and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Priscilla. I'm the owner of A Life Full of Simplicity. Today I'll be unboxing and flipping through the Cozy Witch Tarot deck. This is by Amanda Lovelace and illustrated by Janaina Medeiros. This is published by McMeel Publishing, and McMeel Publishing did send me this tarot deck for the purposes of review. Now, this released in October 3rd. And unfortunately, I got sick in October and wasn't able to post this until now. So here we go. We're going to have our first impressions on the deck. I'm kind of excited. I've had the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck, also by Amanda Lovelace, also illustrated by Janaina Medeiros, and also published by McMeel Publishing for a very, very long time. I think I bought this in 2020, 2019, 2020, something like that. And I originally unboxed this on my Instagram. So I actually did an Instagram live and unboxed it then. So I'm really excited. I did put the Oracle deck back in order. That way I can show them both in this particular video. We're going to start with the tarot and then move to the Oracle. So I'm super excited. So let's get started and get into the tarot deck. So this is the cover. It's really cute. I'm pretty sure this is one of the cards in the deck. We have some gorgeous foiling on the sides of the box. And then on the back, we have take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. Creators behind the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck, best-selling author Amanda Lovelace and illustrator Janaina Medeiros bring you Cozy Witch Tarot, a deck that goes perfectly with your comfiest sweater, a lit candle, and a steaming mug of tea. Inspired by the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck, Cozy Witch Tarot is ideal for beginners and suitable for practitioners at every skill level. So it contains a compact box, 78 full color cards, and 128 illustrated guidebook that includes card meanings, card spreads, tarot basics, and more. So this deck retails for $24.99 in the US, $33.99 in Canada. And again, McMeel Publishing did send me this particular deck for the purpose of review, and I do want to thank them so much for doing so. So let's get into it. So inside we just have a red to match the cover. Now the cards did come with a plastic, so the box came shrink wrapped. I took that off, and then the cards came with a plastic wrapping around them, and I took that off as well. Let's put the box over here. Now this deck is perfect for this time of season, so autumn season. It's perfect so I'm glad to be posting this in November still, because we still have those kind of vibes. So let's get into the guidebook. We have nice foiling on the book, which is super nice. Really like that. Okay. So we have some works by Amanda Lovelace. Her poetry series. I need more of her poetry series. I currently only have To Make Monsters Out of Girls, and I have her Oracle deck. I really need the poetry collection that's based on the Oracle deck, which is these three. And I need the second poetry book in this collection. And then we also have this one here, this collection here, which I also need. And then this one. I love poetry. I'd like to get more of her books because I really like To Make Monsters Out of Girls. Also, it would be really cool if she made another Oracle deck out of this collection. But anyway. So we have an introduction here. We have structure. So major arcana, we have the suits. We have some information about reversals. So we have reverse meanings. Okay. But of course, you can choose to read or not read reversals. It's really up to you, in my opinion. We have some key phrases. Okay, let's see. So not unlike the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck, every single card in the Cozy Witch Tarot has a short and sweet key phrase written below the card name, which is intended to represent an aspect of the card meaning when it's in its upright position. These phrases are meant to help make the deck more accessible to you, but they're certainly not meant to be definitive. You may choose to refer to them during your readings as a way to jog your memory, or you may choose to ignore them altogether. Either way, I promise I won't be offended. Love it. So we have prepare your deck, methods of deck cleansing, get nice and cozy. We have a deck interview spread, love, gentle tips and suggestions. And then we have some more spreads. So we have a daily card, 3-card, open curtains, steamy mug, contented sigh. We have a weekly spread, very nice. A storybook spread, interesting. A cozy night in spread. Ooh, I wouldn't mind doing this one. And then it goes into the major arcana. Okay, so we have the name of a card, which is traditional, the Fool. We have the key phrase that's on the card, information upright, and then the reverse meaning. So if they change the name of the card, which it seems like they do a few, they'll put the traditional name in the book, which is good. And then for the minor, it seems like we have the same structure. Yeah, same structure as everything. Then we have some special acknowledgements. I think I missed, no, special acknowledgements. We have about the author, about the artist, and that's it. Some copyright stuff at the back. Okay, guidebook is done. Of course, I will read from the guidebook when we get to that part. Okay, we have the first card. So it is taller and wider than standard tarot. As you can see, I would think that if you have the Woodland Warden's Oracle, it'll probably be the same size as this. Okay, so these are the backs. Really cute, fully reversible. So we have the Cozy Witch. Take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. The Magician. You have everything you need to do anything you want. And it looks like we have all the tools available, like you usually see with the Magician, which is really good. So we have the pentacle, we have the fire in the form of candle, we have a cup in the form of like a cauldron cup, and then we have an athame as the sword. We still have that above so below aspect with the hands. Of course, we have different flowers at the bottom, but that's still pretty good that we have a flower at least. I really like that. We have a bird. Really cool. So they kept some of the symbolism, which is really nice. What does the heart say? Oh, the heart says plant parrot. I don't know if you can see that, but plant parrot. And then we have the high priestess, divination witch. When in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted. So we have some crystals, some tarot. Actually, Oracle. It looks like they're using the Oracle deck because these are the backs of the Oracle. Love that there's a cat. There's moon phases. I like that high priestess. Then we have the Empress. There is beauty to be found in every experience. Interesting. She's wearing a mask. And the mask matches her dress. We have the Emperor. Being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibility. Seems like they're looking at a compass, maybe? Let me just see. Maybe it's a pocket watch. It's either a compass or a pocket watch. I think it's a compass, though. Looks like a compass. Really cool. Then we have the Hierophant. Tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. I like that. Oh, look, we have her Oracle deck in the background. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. Then we have the Lovers. Will you or won't you? The choice is yours. We have the Chariot. You'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still. And look at the little snail. Like how there's flowers on her bicycle. We have the Strength card. It takes great strength to be soft. The Hermit. Ooh. Solitary witch. There are some things that must be done on your own. Makes sense. We have books. We have a phone here. We have a pendulum. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. Interesting. I like that she has a acorn on her necklace. Cute. Stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. Justice. The Patient Witch. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. Ooh, this must be the Hanged Man. I actually like that renaming. Because patience comes with the Hangman, so that makes sense. Interesting. So this is supposed to be Death, renamed to Broom. Tidy up your life so you can make space for something better. Oh, that's interesting. I kind of like this renaming. Typically, Death, a lot of people will rename to Transformation and things like that, but I feel like Broom fits more the theme of this particular deck, so that actually is really good. And then you see, like, she's sweeping things outside. We have some donation piles, it seems like. We have Temperance, let go of self-imposed limitations. Ooh, Toxic Witches instead of the Devil. Be cautious of those who take more than they give. Oh, that's interesting. I like this a lot. And totally agree, actually. The Tower. Oh, treehouse is on fire. Get ready. Things are about to get shaken up. We have the Star. Have faith that healing is in the forecast. The Moon. Taking time for deep reflection is essential. The Sun. I love that they kept the sunflowers. We have bees, which is so pretty. Give yourself permission to experience joy. Oh, I love that so much. Judgment. All the signs say that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And then the last major arcana, we have the World. Yay, you did it. Now do something to celebrate a job well done. Oh, I love this. Okay, so we're starting with the cups. We have the Ace of Cups, which I really like. I'm a big fan of aces, so if I love the aces, I typically like the rest of the suits. Oh, I love that they're in a pumpkin patch. Spill tea isn't the end of the world. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Interesting. If your life feels stale, explore some new scenery. Maybe those bottles of water have been there for a very long time. Nine of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Romanticize the present moment every chance you get. Interesting. What does the book say? Poetry. Nice. Really like that. Sea Witch. Look at the seagull. Ace of Pentacles. We have the Two of Pentacles. What does it say? Secretly a Selkie. Three of Pentacles. What's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. That's really cool. Interesting. It's really cool. Four of Pentacles. Treat yourself to something shiny every now and then. Safe haven. Nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems. I like that. Six of Pentacles. I think she found a coin with some dust balls or cat hair balls, like hair balls, and bobby pins. I think it's bobby pins. Let me just look. Yeah, it's bobby pins. because everyone be losing those and couches and things. Look, we have some hairballs, something from our cat, and then some bobby pins, and a coin. Or a few coins, rather, because she's also holding one. Plant shop. Maybe this is the plant shop that the plant parent is in the beginning for the magician. Eight of Pentacles. So cute. Nine of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Oh, this is so nice. Yeah, lemonade. When life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. Love it. We have the Knight. Queen. The Witch is in. And King. Thanks for supporting local witches. Oh, that's so nice. Then we have the Ace of Swords. That's a small little sword. I want to see all the... all the aces so far. Love their sleeves. This is the only one that has decoration on it. It's cute. I really like it. This side. Indecisive Witch. Library. Aww, it's a book. It's okay to cry. I love that. Look at the pigeons. We have the Four of Swords. Why are you resting? Yeah, can't be right all of the time. We have the Six. Ooh, going on a boat. Interesting. Are your actions really as selfless as you think? That's an interesting take on looking at the Seven of Swords. I like that. Eight of Swords. Ooh, what's written on her hand? Look, it says deadline today. Oh my god, I love it. It's too good. We have the Nine of Swords. Someone can't sleep. It's 3 a.m. Hurt people, and hurt witches, hurt witches. Interesting. That's true, though. Hurt people do hurt other people. And hurt witches do hurt other witches. Okay, we have the Page. The Knight. Book blogger. Love that. Queen. Queen. King of Swords. Oh, here's the Ace. So the Ace has... these ones are more ruffly, but plain, and these two have actual little things on them. I love for the ones that they chose candles. Or, you know, yeah, candles. This one has 2 wicks. Nice. She's looking at a crystal ball, maybe? Oh, look at the puppy. We have 3 lanterns. Nice. I really like this deck. Ooh, a place to hang your witch hat. Oh, that's so cute. 5 of Wands. A good coven lets every witch have a say. 6 of Wands. You're kind of a big deal. Start acting like it. I like that. Oh. 7 of Wands. Witches should hold other witches accountable. Interesting. Seems like they're pointing the finger, though, than holding someone accountable. And the 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands. Look at all the melted candles. She has all these bandages on her hand and arm. Blessed Samhain. Knight of Wands. Sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little. Oh, I like this. Ooh, kitty, so cute. And then we have the King. I absolutely love this deck. I can't wait to use it in my own practice. This is like absolutely beautiful. So it's very diverse in terms of body diversity. I did see some age diversity in here. Race diversity, which I really love. No gender diversity, so I only saw female presenting individuals in this deck, which is fine for me. Honestly, for me, I don't really care, but I did want to put it out there in case there's any, male witches that were expecting to see male individuals in this deck. There seems to be none. So just to let you know, of course, this deck, you can still use it. It's totally still usable, but that's up to you on if you decide that this is something that you would like to bring into your collection or not. For myself, really happy with the deck. I think they did a fantastic job with it. The cardstock is amazing. As you can see, it shuffles really well, makes that nice sound. The cardstock is a nice thickness. I don't know how it would riffle shuffle, so if you're into riffle shuffling, I don't know, but it does feel very nice in terms of cardstock. Definitely comes a long way from their first deck, which we will get into in a moment. I'm actually going to do a reading, pulling 2 cards and an oracle together after we look at the oracle. So let's look at the oracle and then we can do a reading at the end of that. So now we'll get into the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck by Amanda Lovelace and illustrated by Janaina Medeiros. I'm super excited because this was actually a deck that I bought for myself quite a long while ago. and I got it because of Amanda Lovelace. I found it and I really liked her poetry. I've read a few of her books. I know in the beginning I don't have all of them. I have one specifically in my collection, though I have read the other ones. I just don't have them in my collection at the moment. I read them through the library. So I am super excited to get into this again. I originally unboxed this live on my Instagram a long time ago when I was originally doing videos on Instagram. And I'm super excited to go through it again. I did put it back in order. I have used this already many times. It's a beautiful deck, very empowering, and I absolutely love it. This was actually Andrew McMeel's first Oracle deck that they ever released. They do mostly poetry. They have a lot of poetry books and journals and things like that. Of course, they have other books and things too, but I mostly know them because of their poetry. And it was really cool when I picked this up. And especially that this was their first Oracle deck that they ever produced. Of course, things have improved since then, which I always love to see when publishing houses, they put up a deck for the first time and they get feedback, and then eventually they put out other decks and they're better quality. So the cardstock on this is not the absolute best. I personally am not going to complain about it because I don't riffle shuffle and I shuffle overhand. So for me, shuffling overhand is fine, but don't expect like the level of quality like the tarot. The tarot is fantastic in terms of cardstock and everything. They did a great job in regards to that, but this was obviously, their first. I don't know if they've improved it since then, like published a second edition or anything like that. I have no idea, but yes, super excited to show you on this channel. So in the back here, it says two-time Goodreads Choice Award-winning poet and USA Today best-selling author Amanda Lovelace presents Believe in Your Own Magic, a stunning new oracle deck based on her celebrated poetry series, Women Are Some Kind of Magic. With art by fairy tale illustrator Janaina Medeiros, each card offers daily messages of empowerment to stir your inner princess, witch, or mermaid, while the highly accessible guidebook offers further insight. Wherever you're in need of some inspiration or validation, this deck will be there to help you believe in your own magic. Perfect for beginners and suitable for practitioners at every skill level. So it contains a compact box, 45 full color cards, illustrated guidebook. It retails for $19.99 in the US, $26.99 in Canada. Now, I did buy this a while ago. I don't know if it still retails for that price though, but you can always check that in the links down below because there will always be links. Of course, we still have some nice foiling on the box. I will say that. So they kept the quality the same. Okay, so I don't remember if there was a tray in this or not because that's how I keep it. I keep it like this. I think my deck did come bowed, but I did fix that a bit, so it's not too bad now. And of course, the guidebook is as big as the box. I do remember that there was a plastic around the cards, but other than that, I don't remember anything else. It was so long ago that I got this deck. Okay, so let's put the the box there. Let's put the cards here. And let's go through the guidebook first. So, of course, we have that same level of foiling as we did with the tarot guidebook, which I really love the small touches like that. So, yes, we do have her works here. At the time, I think she only had one. Yeah, she only had one book out. Of course, she has the whole trilogy out now, plus a few other books and things, which is really cool. So yes, as I said, I still need to get this. this series, and I really want to get this series. And like I said earlier, I think it would be really cool if she came out with another Oracle deck based on her fairy tale series, because that would be interesting. So we have an introduction here. We have a difference between tarot and oracle cards, which, love that. Very, very appreciative. Aren't tarot cards and oracle cards evil? No. What's your intention with the oracle deck? How to use the deck. So definitely very beginner friendly. Why no reversal meanings? And she explains why. You can use reversals, of course, if you'd like. I typically don't when it comes to oracle. Some questions you can ask. And some final information. So they are separated by Princess, Witch, and Mermaid, which is the point because it's based on her series. So we have the cards that are associated with Princess, which is 1 through 15. Then we have the Witch cards, which is 16 through 30. And then we have the Mermaid cards, which is 31 through 45. Now, they all have the title, the little blurb that's on the card, a little key phrase that's on the card, and then a little paragraph for each and every card that goes into a little bit more detail. And then in the back, we have about the author and about the artist, and then some copyright information. So let's get into the cards. So these cards are quite large in regards to standard tarot. They are much larger in height and in width. In regards to the tarot deck that she just released, still the same. And if you wanted to see in regards to standard oracle size, let me just get a card for that. In regards to standard oracle, they're still quite large. So much taller and wider. A little bit wider than standard oracle, but quite taller. So, yes. Okay. So, first card, Princess. You can be your own knight. Okay, let's put that there. Oh, these are the backs, which you would have seen several times within the tarot deck. I pointed them out. The backs are featured in there, so she did include her oracle deck featured in certain spots, which I really, really thought was really cool. We have Evil Queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. Tower. Unplug and relax for a spell. Mirror. Treat your body like the palace it is. I really appreciated this deck, honestly, when I bought it, mainly because it was the only deck that I had really found that had quite a lot of diversity in regards to the female body. And it's hard to find decks that feature people that look like myself when I look at a deck. So I really appreciated that when I found this. Wings. You never needed those wings to fly. Phoenix. Red. Lioness. Thorns. And then lastly, Garden. So these are all the princess cards. Now we go into the witch cards. Love her nails though. Flower. Tree. Lavender. Lighthouse. Potion. We have a basic witch. Remember to practice self-love. Oh, I love that. Mural. Feather. This reminds me of The Craft. Witch. Protest. Feast. And then lastly, Castle. Now we get into the mermaid cards. Universe. Escapist. Nostalgia. Voyage. Shark. Oh, that's so cool. Swim away from the situation. I never realized that he had a shark body. I don't think I've gotten this card that many times when I've used this deck. Gold. Now this one I've gotten quite a bit. Gray. I love the boat in the clouds. Very dreamlike. Villain. Oh my god. Raindrops. Morning. The little fish. Sundress. Homeward. Spaceship. Space mermaids. Storm. And then lastly, Throne, which shows all of them. Princess, Witch, and Mermaid. Now for me, it's a bit hard to get my hands around it like this. This actually really hurts. So shuffling like this is really painful because my fingers are not long enough. So typically what I do is I shuffle vertically instead, like this. Now they do shuffle amazing. I think if you riffle shuffle, they might be easily, like they might bow easily, unless you bridge also, which, I don't know, these are very big cards. I don't know how you'll do that, but if you can, let me know, because I know I don't even riffle shuffle anyway. but I'm sure other people would want to know. The cardstock is a bit thin, but honestly, I don't really mind much. For my purpose and the way I shuffle, it's fine. Like, I'm not really cardstock snob or whatever they call it. And when my deck bows, I usually can fix it pretty easily. Just by going like that. And there we go. See? A little better. Okay, so now we're going to pull some cards and read from the guidebooks of both of these. Okay, so let me... Okay, let's see here. Let's move that over. Okay, you know what? Let me do the Oracle first. Okay, that should be good. Yep. Okay. Okay, let's put that over there. And then select 2 cards from here to read. Okay, I want to do 1 minor, 1 major. So let's see. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. And then we have the Emperor. Okay. Okay, let's fix this here. So we're going to do the Oracle first. Okay. Okay, so this is number 16. 16. So this is the first card of the Witch's cards. Bitchfire, stand up for yourself. There's no better way to say it. Someone in your life is trying to burn you at the stake. Maybe you didn't give them something they wanted, or you didn't let them get away with their bad behavior. Either way, they're trying to ruin your reputation. Rest assured, your reputation will stay intact. Silence can be effective. But this is not the kind of situation. Get loud and let them have a taste of your bitch fire. Short, sweet, to the point. Love it. Okay. Then we will read Ace of Swords. Okay. Ace of Swords. Okay, Ace of Swords. Look at you, you're bursting with sparkling new ideas. Are you ever doing something mindless and mundane, like folding the laundry or washing the dishes, and suddenly you get the best idea ever, as if you just tumbled down from the sky and fell right into your head? As humans, we have thousands upon thousands of thoughts every day. This card represents one of those, oh my god, yes, that's it, breakthroughs that don't happen super often. Now that you've been offered this remarkable gift, don't just stand there. What are you going to do with it? One option is to take hold of this idea and see it through until the very end. Another option is to pass it on and wait to see if something even more magical comes along. But that's a huge if. Reversed. Some of the exhilarating ideas we have at night can seem far-fetched. when we open our eyes the next morning, if you're intimidated by the complexity of it, examine why that is. It is actually implausible. Is it actually implausible, or are your self-limiting beliefs getting in the way? Okay, and then lastly, the Emperor. And I'll show what I read at the end. Okay, the Emperor. Being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibility. The Emperor has experienced a thing or two in their time, so it's not at all surprising that they have a few tips to share. They want you to know that while fun and spontaneity are essential parts of life, it can't be that way all the time. If you're thinking about doing something risky, sit down and carefully think over every little detail. Make sure it's truly in your best interest, because sometimes the things we think will make us happy can cause major problems in the long run. Always know your why and how before committing to anything, and then map out a backup plan or two just in case things don't go as anticipated. You'll definitely thank yourself later. Reversed. You may feel like you have a lack of control over your life. Rest assured, you have what it takes to figure it out. Kindly but firmly steer yourself back on track. As frustrating as it is, sometimes the best answer is the practical one. Interesting. So this is what I read for the Oracle. And this is what I read for the Ace of Swords. And this is what I read for the Emperor. Now, I really like how these read together. I would say that, the Oracle really feels like 9 of Wands, maybe 9 of Wands energy, kind of, but it also feels kind of like 10 of Swords energy as well. So I want to say that, like, while you do want to stand up for yourself, you want to think before you do something that might put you more at risk than you already are. And you really want it to be like logical thoughts. So you really want to take the time to really think out the ideas that you have in order to stand up for yourself and what that means for you in the long run. That's what I'm getting from this. And I really like that. These pair amazing together. I really like the fact that I was kind of worried about the borders and the fact that the Oracle is borderless. But you know what? I kind of like it. It feels a little bit more, the tarot's a little bit more confined. So together it kind of works where they're not all borderless. They would have then meshed together a bit too much, I think. For me personally anyway, they would probably mesh a little bit too much because it's the same artist. So I kind of like this. It's a little bit more confined in their own pieces of art with the Oracle in the middle. So I really like this. Let me know in the comments below what you think of these two decks. I'd love to hear from you. If you have them, if you don't, is this something you'd bring in your collection? If you have them, how do you use them? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to have a conversation with you. I do thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Turn on that bell so you can be notified every time I post a brand new video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it's greatly appreciated and helps me in the long run. Thanks so much, and I hope that you have a great day.